I'm in Harford and we're in Cenicientos in Spain and we're shooting partridge. So it's early October and the weather is hot. Behind me, as you can see, the ground here is pretty arid, it's pretty dry, and even more so when the sun's beating down. There's been very few clouds in the sky today and the going's been pretty tough. That's not only physically exhausting for us, but also the birds. There's plenty of birds here, you can see bird sign everywhere, but they just don't want to get out and fly today. The sun has almost pushed them into deep cover and they don't want to come out. And when they do come out, there's not enough wind to turn and move and manoeuvre as you'd expect from partridge shooting back in the UK. Poor old Javier's had his work cut out trying to present some decent birds. We know he can do because we've shot here before, but the conditions today just haven't been ideal. But having said that, when he has put birds over us, there have been some pretty good ones.
Well, today we've done 5 drives. We are trying to do high drives, but they are very different. In England, you're beating them from the bushes. Here we're doing the opposite. In a hot day, the bird will go to get the cover in the bushes. So when we put the line, always with the bushes behind or with a cover.
Thank you. So the partridge here in Spain fly very differently to the way that I'm used to back in England. They're almost presented like pheasants, much higher birds. They love a bit of wind, turning into the wind and then shooting off to the left or to the right. Here, they've been flying quite low. We have shot here before, and when the wind gets into the birds, they can present a 40, 50, even 60 yard partridge. But today, it just hasn't been in our favour. But that doesn't mean you don't get good birds. It just means you have to maybe wait until the birds pass through the line and then take it as it's flying away. When you're in Spain, you must shoot Spanish partridge as a Spaniard would.
First day of the season is something really unexpected. You have the birds ready, they haven't been shot before. It's been really hot. We've been shooting under 24 degrees. We're doing quite long drives, so it's been tough for the partridge.
It's different, but still quite enjoyable. You need to be fast, you need to be fluid, because the birds are coming off cliffs and around rocks and through trees, and you don't see them until they're on you, and you've got to get your gun into your shoulder, pull through the bird, and shoot very instinctively. Working with a loader is also something very different from what I'm used to. I tend to stuff my own cartridges, but here it's standard practice. Every time you connect with a good bird and you bring it down, you celebrate together. He's as much part of my success as I am.
Spain is more than the tradition of shooting, of course. There's wines, there is food, there's culture about. Today we had some sherries after the second drive, and then we had a lunch. Rioja wines, and I think it was quite nice. I think people really enjoy them.
The level of service we receive here is stunningly well appointed. It's beautiful, nothing is left to chance. Coming away to a place like Cenicientos really is special. Now we all shoot regular driven pheasant and partridge days in the UK, but coming away with a group of friends, it's really very exciting. It's an adventure almost. So this is the 3rd time I've shot at Cenicientos in a space of a year, and I've got 2 more trips booked before the end of the season. It's been some of the most fantastic partridge shooting I've ever encountered. I can't wait to come back and do it all over again.